and welcome to the CXO Journey in HR Mantra, powered by the Manobala. Okay, so to continue this, my next question: youngsters who want to build their career in Japan or Indian professionals, what you will give the few advice if they want to inspiration to build their career in Japan?
There is already a lot of talk about jobs in Japan. There was a government of Japan roadshow in Delhi and Pune where they're openly having job fairs. So there are a lot of possibilities. But as we have a lot of languages in India, so for example, if I go from Maharashtra to Karnataka or Tamil Nadu, then I am handicapped with language. So similarly, in Japan, if you don't know the language, then first of all, your chances of getting job is low, and second of all is the promotion will be low again
Right.
because everything is happening in Japanese language. So right now, the youngsters should spend at least 3 to 4 years, and this is not a quick fix like you do 2 weeks crash course. Nothing will happen. Don't join that. There are a lot of advertise like that, and that's a
Right.
waste of time. If you want to come to Japan, it is not like United States where you already know the language. There were British in India for 200 years. That's why we know English and then can go to it. But Japanese were not in India for 200 years. So now
Right.
you have to learn the language, spend 3 4 years. So it's a very very serious commitment to Japan. Otherwise, things will not happen. Otherwise, you have to be lucky like me. When I came to Japan, I was like a night watchman. So I only knew one word, sayonara, because there was situation earlier. The earlier day, somebody had took off from Mumbai, but he did not appear in Tokyo. He vanished 30 years ago. Then in cricket, there is a term called night watchman, right? So the wicket falls in the evening, and they found me okay outside the meeting of boss. I coming from my marriage, and I was having sweets in one hand and photos in another hand 30 years ago. Oh, okay, they found okay this guy. Let's invite him. So the three bosses invited me into his room and said, "Can you go?" It happened in seconds. So if you don't learn the language, then you have to be really lucky, like myself. So my case happened in seconds. There was no interview. There was no resume. Nothing. They called me. I said yes, and it happened in 4 days. I got visa and I came here in 15 days.
Wow.
But that's like a fluke, right? That's not a very organized way of building your career. It just happened.
So you are
And
luckiest, I think. I think that's the I can say, and of course, I think you look like very spiritual person also. Okay, if I want to, I'm sure if I want to understand the corporate, especially learn from the our Vedas, Puranas, or you can say Ramayana or Mahabharata. As per you, what are the things corporate guys can learn from there if you want to uh, give answer on that?
yeah, very obvious one is stress management. Actually, the corporates are creating a lot of stress. There's a lot of blah 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 strategy, this that, and money spent on only for branding and just like a wave. So right from the C level to a very entry level engineer or a entry level employee, they all need to think that okay, first of all, is the company going in the right direction, or second of all, I am going in the right direction, or I am keeping healthy or stress free. So a lot of our scriptures and our processes like yoga and Ayurveda and pranayama, meditation, they have uh, direct relevance to the corporate life.
Right.
So any of the tools can be used at a given time. There has to be a clear project plan and clear schedule calendar for these processes in the corporate life.
Right. 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 So Typically, lots of course, the Indian companies set up their business in Japan. Uh, so most of the companies, as per you, because you have spent, I'm sure you have spent more than 2 decades in Japan.
30 years, three D.
Okay, 3 decades you have spent. Typically, as an Indian company, when they set up the corporate setup there, and what they generally face a challenge, Indian organization in the Japan.
Yeah, it's like if you follow cricket, in India the pitches are very flat and you can bat through the line. But in Japan, the pitch is like a very bouncy pitch or a very googly type spinning track. So you cannot go directly to the client. Actually, Japan is a country of middleman.
Okay,
We have a Marwadi culture in India, right? So it's a Marwadi culture in Japan. All
okay,
these companies, Toyota and Honda, they are family names actually.
okay.
Yeah. Like Modi, Shah, and so these are family names, and they are big brands. So there is a family culture here, and
Hmm.
that's the biggest mistake that Indian people do here.
Okay, okay.
They
So
think
you're
that 2 3 years they're coming from American kind of MBA and
hmm,
think that okay in America I can get a business on phone. No way, you cannot get business here in Japan on a phone call,
hmm,
and
hmm,
it's going to be a longer time cycle. So they spend a lot of time, waste it, and go back after 2 3 months and 2 3 years because the top management think that okay they give a report to the head office in India. Okay, there is no market. There was a story of a salesman, right? One salesman go to Africa and he says okay there is no market for slipper, but the other one goes okay send all the slippers. So Japan is like that. It's very tricky, and you have to go with the local people. You cannot just bypass them.
hmm, 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 hmm.
You cannot follow the American model here.
Okay. So you are telling the most of the top brands, it's a family names.
Family thing. Huh?
Oh, wow.
Toyota is a family name. Honda is family name.
Honda is
Oh, everything. Huh? Even the Bridgestone Ishibashi is a family name. Bridge means Bashi, and
okay.
stone means Ishi. Ishibashi is a family name.
So it's like Toyota, Honda, Bridgestone. These are the most of the companies on the family names business there.
It's a Marwadi culture. Huh?
Oh, how do you balance short-term result with long-term strategic goals, sir?
Yeah, in the corporate, actually, you have to make some. I was talking more of a theory, but in practical, you have to have short-term goals also. So, uh, basically, you have to use tools like CRM and now AI. So they will generate a lot of value for you in terms of planning short term. Or no, we have our company for 19 years, started in 2007. So uh, there are all kinds of documents. Uh, so that AI is working on those documents, and they give the old perspective. Also, my LinkedIn feed is connected to AI and then connects to CRM. So that generates what is happening in 2026 March.
Hmm.
So by using the tools, by using your own advice, and the third one, as you pointed out, is spiritual power actually.
Right.
So become quiet, and then everything will start becoming very very obvious to you, the short term and long term. So what you have to do on Monday morning, or what do I have to do in June 2026. uh, so the three things actually: one is the tools,
Right.
the second thing is your own judgment, and the third one is spirituality.
Right. So, sir, I generally, I'm very spiritual person. I believe on the Mahadev. I think that's how the we are also connected. Okay. So here I wanted to know. I generally tell the people that focus on your dharma and karma. If you focus on two things, your karma and dharma, then life is set. No need to, because if you do your karma with the dharma, okay, then no need to you look back on your anything in terms of the life and all. So here I wanted to youngsters, those are nowadays uh, there in their building their career. Generally, they get frustrated, they get tense, they get the once the result is not up to the mark. either their personal life, professional life, love life, or they get disappointed, and then uh, there's a survey say there is a young even school kids getting the, you can say, getting suicide, making the suicide. So that's the how because you have the, you said the spiritually power saved you, and you have fortune to achieve your career whatever you will not achieve, you have, you can say, fortunate on that. What few things you wanted to give message to this youngster, especially those are building their career or professional personal life? Okay, what you wanted to give them few tips for them to make the life balance in terms of the personal professional both?
Yeah, it's really pity that in a country which is like India, India is the spiritual power of the world, and people are committing suicide. So one thing I have to, it's a one-liner thing. You just don't leave India. I mean, you can go outside India, but आप देश को छोड़ सकते हैं, लेकिन देश आपको नहीं छोड़ सकता है. तो basically, wherever you go, whichever study you do, don't give up on our values actually. And it's like a, and most of our spirituality is not कोई पाठ करना है या कुछ नहीं करना है.
Hmm.
Just stay with people actually. So friend therapy is the biggest therapy in spirituality.
Right, right,
So,
right.
so for 20 plus people, they don't want to learn scriptures, they don't want to do pranayam,
Hmm.
but don't be alone. आप हमेशा झुंड में रहें. जब मेरे घर के पास में 5 मिनट में मेट्रो स्टेशन है, ऑलवेज लाइक इवन दो देयर इज रेन और ठंड, बोले कोल्ड एंड विंडी, दिस थ्री
Hmm.
डायमेंशन कैन मेक लाइफ वेरी डिफिकल्ट इन कोल्ड कंट्री. बट I can just step out without umbrella, run out inside the metro. Metro runs above, and there are shops, so I can go 5 minutes to the station. So I always wanted to be in a crowd.
Hmm.
So if you are part of the crowd, that's what our dharma also says in India. A celebration, tewar,
Hmm.
even though you don't do meditation, just participate online also. If you cannot go, you have a lot of work. Participate in online puja,
Right.
online mantra, and all you need is just a mobile phone, right? Just you can join any crowd. But these things, suicide and all, happen because people become lonely.
Hmm. True.
Uh,
Good, good.
Actually, life was very difficult in Yoga Vasishtha. Uh, Bhagavan Ram was
Right.
15 years old when we contemplated suicide. That's how the first chapter starts.
Hmm.
He
Hmm.
closes the door, he stops taking food, and his father Dasharatha, King Dasharatha, panics and he calls Yoga Vasishtha. And then it starts like Dharma Kshetra,
Hmm.
Kurukshetra of Gita. A
Hmm.
similar sloka is there in Yoga
Hmm.
Vasishtha.
Right,
So
right.
basically, the suicide was there at that time also.
Oh, is it?
Because Lord Rama himself was contemplating suicide, and then he closed the door, he stopped taking food, and then he called Vasishtha. His father called Vasishtha, and then the first sloka starts.
Hmm. 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 Hmm.
But then counseling is required. So Vasishtha counseling. The counseling happens in crowd actually.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
if you stop all the way, you stop, being in India, everything is very simple actually. The whole
Hmm.
thing, it can get complicated also if you go into scriptures, but otherwise it's just part of crowd. ये महाराष्ट्र में गणपति पूजन बहुत बड़ा होता है. जस्ट
Correct,
बी
correct.
पार्ट. हर रोज अगर वो काल निर्णय आप है मेरे मोबाइल में, हर रोज ही त्योहार है. That's how so simple in India.
ये आई थिंक
Every day.
जैसे जैसे हम भूलते गए अपने कल्चर को, और
हाँ.
दैट्स हाउ द, अपने यहाँ जो है वो फूड हो चाहे वो फेस्टिवल्स हो, हर हर क्या कहते हैं, हर सीजन के हिसाब से होता था. एंड दैट्स हाउ द गणपति खत्म हुआ तो फिर नवरात्र, बाकी त्योहार नवरात्रि हो गए, गणपति हो गया, देन उसके बाद जो है दिवाली, होली, मल्टीपल फेस्टिवल्स.
Every day is a festival.
Every day is festival, yeah,
हाँ.
correct. Some puja, some त्योहार, and
हाँ.
that's if related, that's related to science also. वो साइंस
Science.
रिलेटेड था
Science is medical
कि,
science है. Hindu religion is a medical science.
करेक्ट, ठंड में जो है आपको, ठंड में आपको जो है क्या कहते हैं, तिल गुड़ तिल खाना है, क्योंकि वो बॉडी को आपको संक्रांति के टाइम पे वो खाया जाता था. और उसके क्योंकि बारिश होता था तो ये गणपति के टाइम पे पता है सब, गर्मी है वो, तो सेलिब्रेशन उस ढंग से होता था कि क्राउड मिलके, रेन भी हो रहा है तब भी वो अपना सेलिब्रेशन मोड रहता था. दैट्स गुड सर. Sir, now come to the digital. Everybody talking about the GCC. Everybody talking about the digital transformation. How important you feel that digital transformation in business is strategic today?
In Japan is a technology country, so every year there's a new technology being adapted. So DX is a big thing in all government offices. There is a DX kind of flyer, very big banners. Also SDG, Sustainable Development Goals. These are from the government side. Private sector also, the digital transformation, AI is happening in a very big way. Actually, Japan, uh, although it is not at the forefront of technology, but it's a very early adopter of technology. So whatever happens in US, in China, India, they bring that technology into Japan. So it's a big thing, DX.
Right. Sir, what do you view, in your view, that impact of AI and automation on leadership and workforce management?
I think as a personally, I really like. I think AI was built for me because I'm lazy. There's a lot of automation, and it reminds you on your dashboard. Uh, so basically, for CXO, may- if you use a lot of a large CRM, then that's the first tick which is done. So almost 50% of the work is done. So you use CRM,
Right.
customer relationship management. Inside that, not only client relation, but you can have internal projects, internal relationship. Then also you have like an event, so you participate in seminar and industry event like Tokyo Stock Exchange event. So all those also you can automate. So the second, first is CRM. Second one is automation. So if you automate the flow, so all the repetitive tasks, if you automate, then the dashboard will also tell you what is happening in the market. Most important is you should not just be inside your office and try to do billions of dollars, because that's it's some one day it is going to fade out. The market is moving at a very high speed.
Right.
So as a CXO, you have to be participating in dinner meetings, and because a lot of information is not public. So what is happening tomorrow? So you have to participate in dinner meeting or like seminar in Tokyo Stock Exchange, so that they will also guide, because they are like Mahadev, so they will bring big projects. So you have to go there personally. Uh, the third thing is the tools, actually, CRM automations, uh, extremely important. And travel budget, you have to travel. If you're a CX, you just don't stay inside the office. Take around the world trip, go there, go to New York, go to Chicago, go to Mumbai and Bangalore, and try to find out, because everything is not public. There are some concepts inside people's head. You cannot go and just read internet. You have to have dinner meetings. So it's not simple, actually. It's a mixture of many things.
Personal connection
Travel,
also
automation.
important.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, good. Sir, as per you, because you comes with the CXOs, this one you're running your own venture. What are the top three challenge global business will face in the next 5 years as per you?
The first one is war now. The war, Iran war is happening. It's a bigger challenge. And Trump presidency is another challenge. And, and now AI is actually reducing jobs. So unemployment is going to be a big problem. So it's not a very good scenario right now, 2026 onwards.
Hmm, hmm, hmm. So, as there's a lots of I don't know how much you believe, or I do not much believe, but astrological people are telling there is a lots of, you can say, people are claiming on the social media, not sure. Uh, this is the, you can say, next 3 4 years this will be the tough task for the global market. It's not only market, it's for humanity, humans also, that so much natural calamity is going to happen, so much you can say the war, this happening. Job loss will be people will happening. Uh, I'm not sure about this, but what about the Japan? How is the Japan is seeing the this scenario which is every day changing in the global market? How, as per you, what are the Japanese generally think all this thing? How they take it this?
The Japanese political system is changing so last year, and so that might be a big problem here.
Hmm.
And and there is warmongering actually initiated by US actually. So Japan is Japan doesn't have its own constitution. Right? It was written by US after the World War II. There
Hmm.
was a 5 year occupation. So Japan is also going to change because Japan is dependent on the Western countries.
Hmm.
So whatever they say, they have to follow.
Correct. Correct.
It's going to be a difficult time everywhere.
Right. 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 There is few rapid fire. I'll just ask the question. One book, one habit, and one belief that change your life.
One book is actually the Yoga Vasishta.
Okay.
Mm. One habit is having one meal at 4 p.m.
Okay. So only one meal you generally take it in a day.
No, no, I have a lot of tea, coffee, or small salad, soup, but one large meal. And,
Okay. One large meal you have 4 p.m. every day.
Mhm.
So
4 p.m.
generally,
is important actually.
okay, that's a generally before sunset, that Jain and all culturally they follow the before sunset, they have the one meal. That's a follow you.
No, I did not follow. It just happened last May actually. One day,
Huh.
because of work, I had a meal there, and then next day, I thought, it's looking good. So from there, it's continuing.
Okay. And one belief.
One belief is that you have to be extremely simple in whatever you do.
Okay. Okay. If not a corporate leader, what profession would you have chosen and why?
Uh, Otherwise, I would have stayed at my home and managed my ancestral agricultural property and agriculture.
Okay. Okay. And those are into and yeah, agriculture. I'll just to considering after few we have few quick questions. Agriculture in especially in India and your root from the Maharashtra, lots of you can say farmers getting suicide, multiple, and this is the very painful as a professional when I see and as a human to be very and it was always political issues, political you can say the one party another party they always come to this farmers. Why not the farmers problem getting solved in terms of the Maharashtra called the you can say economic capital in India, and still sir on the lots of farmers getting lost their farming and in terms of the debt they get the suicide. Okay, what could be,
That is,
yeah,
yeah, that is happening in my hometown only.
yeah, so
Actually,
what could
there
be,
was a
yeah, yes please,
there was a movie called People Live, American
yeah,
movie.
yeah, 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 I watch, yeah.
So yeah, that is happening at my hometown. It is called Yavatmal district. My hometown is Varni district, Yavatmal.
Hmm.
So all MS Swaminathan and Manmohan Singh, Modi, and everybody has visited Rahul Gandhi.
Hmm.
The problem is with the cash flow actually.
Hmm.
Uh, if if you can go back in the history, when British came, they wanted to have textile mill in Manchester actually,
Hmm.
and the cotton was supplied from our region Vidarbhas. So Tata Group's first venture was in Nagpur actually,
Hmm.
Empress Mill Nagpur. Now we have Tata Group like in from salt to software, TCS, Tata Salt, Tata Steel. But they started first business in Nagpur, which was cotton.
Hmm. Hmm.
So it goes back to almost 200 years when the cotton was actually to be taken. That's why Nagpur has a major railway junction because from
Hmm. Right.
there the cotton used to go. to Mumbai, and my hometown WUN it was called instead of 1E now. So
Hmm.
there was a big quality mark of WUN when it used to go to Manchester.
Hmm.
So over the 200 years, we have enjoyed that cotton thing. But then when Maharashtra was formed 1960, then there is like a Maharashtra Ekadikar Kapus Yojana, means
Hmm.
nobody can sell the cotton to private uh, parties. Only government will buy the cotton.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
And from there, it started having these problems, farmers suicide, because the cash flow happens only once in a year. And like even though we are from Deshpande family and a lot of, we used to have cash problem because cotton has become over a period very expensive crop,
Hmm.
and the labor shortage uh, during the rainy season. So labor you have to pay 4, 5, 10 times more,
Right.
and you have to give cash out is cash actually, and cash in is not happening because it's coming from Maharashtra government.
Hmm.
So over the years, then you sell land. There is a debt trap. It's a financial model actually.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
So instead of that, the farmers in that region should have cash crop, like just like a vegetable.
Hmm. Hmm.
So
Hmm.
even though your debt continues, you have a hope actually. In this cotton industry, you become hopeless. Same thing with oranges now.
Hmm. Hmm.
Around Nagpur is orange capital. Same thing is happening there because you have to deal with large parties like large traders
Oh,
from
that's
Delhi,
called Sauka.
Saukar or a government. So they both actually don't give cash,
Hmm. Hmm.
and you need cash to maintain
Of
everyday
course,
life.
cash is
Uh,
required for the. Uh,
so instead of cotton or orange, now they should go for vegetables, milk, which you directly connect with the urban areas and get cash and sell yourself.
hmm.
But the farmers don't want to do that. They have been used to this kind of a system to rely on large parties because they think that is safe. Well, that is safe also, but the problem is cash flow.
Hmm.
And over the period, then if you lost everything, then there is like daughter to be married, so you give
Of
dowry and all
course.
that. So you lose all of your property assets also you lose, and then you start working on other farmers this thing, but the loan which is bigger one cannot be repaid with your own service to other farmers. So
True.
it's a complete vicious trap. A lot of NGOs are working, but I think one of the problem is that the changing the psychology is a big problem,
I know.
especially in rural areas. That it is so simple to once I 15 20 years ago went to our village and just bought we went to Nagpur and bought a second hand Yamaha or motorcycle. And
Right.
Yamaha normally would cost at that time 1 lakh, but we bought for only 20,000 rupees. With
True.
that small thing, our village family used to go to the town. They got some buffaloes and cows from government for free, and then with that dairy only, their cash flow changed. Actually, what one bike 20,000 rupees. So you don't need large investment. Also, you just need mobility. If the cash flow can start become mobile, the people will change their mind and just drop that reliance on cotton or oranges,
Right.
because the urban population gives a lot of money for vegetables, for dairy, and there are a lot of products inside the forest. एक महादेव को बेल पत्री चाहिए मंडे को, वो
Correct.
बेल तो फुकट में आता है ना, उसमें कोई कल्टीवेशन कॉस्ट है नहीं, सिर्फ
Right. Right.
मोबिलिटी कॉस्ट है उसको रास्ते में ही आते हैं बेल के पेड़।
Ah, correct.
तो
Correct.
मंडे तो हो गया ना उसमें। तो
Right.
इंडियन कल्चर इज लाइक दैट। वेनसडे को और कोई गॉड होगा, हनुमान जी है शनिवार को, उनको सेंदूर लगाना पड़ता है, उनको कोई रुई रुई के पत्ते लगते हैं, हर हर भगवान को अलग पत्ते लगते हैं, तो सिर्फ
Right.
पत्तों का बिजनेस बहुत हो सकता है। और ये
Correct.
अपने आप ही आते हैं, इसमें कोई कल्टीवेशन कॉस्ट है ही नहीं। रास्ते पे जाओगे कोई भी विलेज विलेज में तो ऐसे पत्ते मिल जाएंगे फुकट
पता
में,
मिल जाएगा। True.
बेर मिल जाते हैं फुकट में ही मिलते हैं। बट उसको वो मोबिलिटी चाहिए, वो उसको
Right.
अर्बन एरियाज में लाके बेचने के लिए। तो वो सब कुछ एक करने की उनकी मानसिकता नहीं है।
Hmm.
उनको क्या है कि एक साल में लगा दिया है, फिर गवर्नमेंट को बेच दिया है, तो उनको पता नहीं कि दे आर गेटिंग ट्रैप्ड एक्चुअली।
Hmm. So that mindset is also problem. Cash flow
हाँ, माइंडसेट
problem.
है और
And
फाइनेंस का नॉलेज चाहिए। ये
correct.
फाइनेंशियल मॉडल सिमुलेशन की अगर ये करेंगे तो 1 साल में आपको ये प्रॉब्लम आएंगे,
Right. Right.
और ये करेंगे तो ये इसमें सोल्यूशन आएंगे.
Mhm. Uh, do you have any plan to launch your company in India?
तो माय कंपनी इज हेडक्वार्टर्ड इन नागपुर.
Oh, headquarter
तो
is in Nagpur.
मेरा गांव मेरा देश है.
Oh, that's good. That's
मैं
really
यहाँ पे सिर्फ पैसे कमाने के लिए आया हूँ.
that's good. So, but
तो
everything,
पैसे,
I mean, running it's a presence is there in the office and setup and all is in the Nagpur.
no, now there is no presence, but
Okay,
there was a 50 people team there earlier.
okay.
Um,
In India operation.
now I have got old, right? मैं 56 साल का हो गया हूँ. तो धीरे धीरे कम किया उसको.
Okay, good, sir.
हाँ.
I think most probably is my two last question. How do you integrate mindfulness or spirituality into your daily leadership journey, especially while handling stress and high-stake decisions?
Basically I follow these scriptures, so wherever Yoga Vasishta आता है या फिर
Hmm.
all my mentors they are spiritual, so they conduct some classes, I join them, and rest happens automatically actually if your brain is balanced. Basically you have to be a balanced personality. Then things won't uh, bother you, stress or any challenges.
Right, right,
And
right.
ultimately it's simple medical science, you get good sleep.
Good sleep. Yeah, yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. Good. Sir, my last question, what you wanted to give message to our viewers? These viewers are most probably the people are who inspiration to become CXOs in their life, professional people, or most of our audience is management students and the entrepreneur, young entrepreneur, and the working professional who are inspiration to become a CXO. That's how our title also, the series title, the CXO's Journey in HR Mantra. What mantra from you people want to hear from you? This, yeah.
There are two things. One is learn Japanese language, spend 3-4 years. A lot
Okay.
of things will happen if you visit Japan. Japan is a country to live and to at least visit. The second one is follow daily routine so that you have good sleep, and so follow stress management, and rest will happen automatically. You are not stressed, things happen automatically. All you start becoming a magnet for attracting good people, and
Right.
when good bosses come to your life, good things happen.
Good. Thank you so much, sir, for joining this podcast. And I'm really thankful that we have chatted and then we connected. And finally, today, with the God grace, we are concluded this podcast. I'm really thankful. And thank you so much, sir, for accepting and today giving your time for this podcast.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thanks.